Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are playing the new PvP mechanics today, just trying things out. I wasn't playing to win, I was just going into it, just testing out these new mechanics, and believe me, we got my butt got absolutely whooped today. As you can see, I was trying to switch there. I wasn't sure if that was a glitch. I think that it was a glitch, but now I just wasn't too sure. Now I can't even attack, he can't attack, he tries to switch. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, as I said, if it was a glitch or if it was just part of the game. I also didn't realize at the time that you had 10 seconds to decide what Pokemon you want to bring in during the switch as you're switching. But it just seems so strange. And yeah, as I said, we got my butt got absolutely whooped today, and it was just so strange playing with these new mechanics. It really was. It was just, we were just practicing them and other things like that, and yeah, we were just trying things out. But yeah, it was just so strange playing with these new mechanics. But yeah, so we're just using Vigoroth right now. I guess his Vigoroth. I'm just blocking things, just using shield, seeing if there's like a different mechanic with like the shield. You know, so using that right now, and he goes ahead and blocks it, and then he's, I believe, finishes us, or no, he goes ahead and uses a body slam, which will finish us off. And then we have Wigglytuff, which I'm trying out, which Wigglytuff with Charm is a really powerful Pokemon. But yeah, so he goes ahead and he uses a body slam and just knocks us out. Well, he finishes us off with counter, but he still knocks us out. So yeah, he beats us, and as I said, he does absolutely destroy us in these games. I think we win 1 out of like, I don't know how many games are in this video, but at least we pick up a Sinnoh Stone. But as I said, just trying things out, just using these new mechanics just to see how they work. And we have a Lantern against his Vigoroth, so I guess both of us are just deciding to stay in to see how it goes. So we get off a Thunderbolt right now, and that is going to be met with a shield. Now he goes ahead and gets off his move, and I do decide to go ahead and block it in case it is a Bulldoze, but it's not, it's Body Slam, and he actually gets off another Body Slam, so that's a nice bluff on his end. That Body Slam is going to do some damage, and I believe he actually gets off one, yeah, he gets off another one, which would have knocked us out, but we go ahead and use a shield on that. And do we get to a Thunderbolt? Yes, we do, so we're going to be able to take his last shield, and as I said, we take it, although he's still going to be able to finish us off with counter. And then our switch clock comes up, not a clock, but our Pokemon come up, and we bring in Vigoroth, and then we knock him out. Of course, I wasn't sure if we knocked him out or he switched, and I'm just clicking on the screen until he decides what Pokemon he wants to bring in. So I decide to switch, and it just looks so strange. Our other screen came up like before our Pokemon was recalled, it looked like, and it just looked a little bit weird. So he has Venusaur right now, and then Frenzy, or a Sludge Bomb I should say. He goes for Sludge Bomb, of course, because it's super effective. And then we bring in Vigoroth for a Body Slam, but of course that Body Slam is not going to be enough. They did say they were changing the way you charge up moves, but that hasn't happened yet, so I guess we'll wait to see when that does happen. But he goes ahead and knocks us out, so he takes game 2. But yeah, it's definitely going to take some time getting used to, guys. I can't play like this in like tournaments or whatnot. I gotta get better at these new mechanics, and we definitely have to improve our gameplay. As I said, we were just playing for fun, just to test out these new mechanics, so I might play better in tournaments or whatnot, but we still have a lot to try out and things. But as you can see right now, trying to switch, wasn't able to switch, so I decided to go ahead and just go for the Sky Attack, and you know, then he gets off his Body Slam. I wasn't sure if you couldn't switch right away after they switched, so maybe if your opponent switched, then you had a certain time limit to switch. I wasn't sure if that's how it applied, and I'm still not 100% sure. But as you see, we have 10 seconds to decide what Pokemon to bring in, and I think at this point that's when I realized that we had 10 seconds. I didn't know that beforehand. But we have our Wigglytuff gonna take that Body Slam, and Charm is just doing a lot of damage. It really is. It's such a good move. I mean, Charm is such a good move, whether it be on Wigglytuff or something else. So we knock out his Vigoroth, and he brings in his Vespiquen. So we hit him with the Ice Beam. I think he takes it because I didn't think he was expecting Ice Beam. Yeah, he takes that move, and then we just fire out and knock him out with Charm, and then he brings in his final Pokemon, which is going to be that Heracross. So at first it was looking pretty good for us. Unfortunately, we do get off the Sky Attack right now, and he is going to be shielding that, and then he does knock us out. Unfortunately, our last Pokemon is Vigoroth, so he's going to be able to knock us out. So he does beat us, even though it looked pretty good for us, but no, that close combat is definitely going to knock us out. You know, if we got the Body Slam first, we would have won that one, but that's okay. As I said, just trying things out. We get 1,000 starters for that, so it's totally worth it, wasn't it? So yeah, next up we have Beedrill against his Noctowl, so of course we're going to have to switch right away. So we do pull the switch, and again, I'm forgetting about the 10-second timer, so I click on my Pokemon immediately without deciding who I want to bring in. So that's been basically happening for all these battles. So we get off the Thunderbolt right now, which is going to be met with a shield, of course, because he wants to keep his Vigoroth alive. And yeah, he gets off another Body Slam, so I'm going to go ahead and block that because I was pretty confident I would be able to get to a Thunderbolt before he got to Body Slam, but it actually doesn't happen. Like, I wasn't really counting the moves in these battles, as I said, because we were just trying things out. So just trying out different Pokemon. Not different Pokemon, but we were trying out, like, the different mechanics. So it was definitely taking some time to get used to, a lot of time. I'm still not used to it, guys, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably not used to it. Let me know in the comments down below if you like these changes. Like, as I said, at first I was excited for these changes. Now I'm like, well, it's definitely going to take a lot of time to get used to. So yeah, I mean, as you see, I don't know how many games we had. We won 1 out of, I don't know, 6, 7 games, something like that. 8 games. I think it was like 6 or 7 games. I don't know. But yeah, definitely have a lot to get used to. And I mean, everybody has it to get used to, right? Even Jokes has to get used to it. He was saying, like, he's still not really used to it, although I think he did play a little bit yesterday. I didn't play yesterday, but yeah, so he does have to get used to it as well, as do I, but he absolutely beats us in that game. So yeah, that was definitely, I'm gonna have to play a lot off screen so I can get better, you know. So if I play with some of you guys who I'm ultra best friends with and I don't upload the video, it's just because I'm playing off screen and we're just trying things out. So we do switch, and then we have, like, I don't know if this is a glitch, I don't know what's going on, but I guess it was probably a bug or something, and then he gets to his Vigoroth in time, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, so hitting us with a Body Slam, we're going to go ahead and take that. I knew that was a Body Slam, so we fire off a Thunderbolt, and that's going to be met with a shield. So yeah, just trying to get to another Thunderbolt. Of course, he's able to get to his Body Slam, so I blocked this, expecting another Body Slam afterwards. So he does hit us with another Body Slam, so I use both shields. I was expecting to use both shields. Again, just trying things out. I wouldn't have necessarily done that if this was, you know, if I was really just trying to win. I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. I'm not really too sure, but he does knock us out. Does knock out Lantern just fine. And then thinking about it for a little bit, again, having 10 seconds to bring in a Pokemon, which is pretty cool. He hits us with Body Slam. There's some changes I like thinking about who you want to bring in, having that 10-second timer. And I think that's pretty cool. He does bring in Heracross. I tried to switch, but I think we got knocked out. At that point, I wasn't even sure if we got knocked out or if we switched. I'm still not sure, actually. But he does bring in his Alolan Golem, and we're going to hit that one with a Psychic, which is going to do a lot of damage, but not looking good for us because he's going to be able to knock us out. We actually get to that Sky Attack, but again, that I don't think would have knocked him out. Bringing in the Vigoroth, and he knocks us out, and he takes a clean win. So he does win that one. Again, as I said, I lost most of these. I only won one. I know I only won one. So we're going to actually jump into the final game of the video. So beginning with Noctowl, he does lead with Vespiquen, so definitely a good lead for us. So this is probably why we won, because of that lead. He does recall the Pokemon into Vigoroth, and I decided to stay in. You know, I think I clicked on the switch a couple of times and it wasn't pulling up, so I just decided to stay in with Noctowl. Not really too sure. And he hits us with a Body Slam, which we're going to be able to take. He actually hits us with another Body Slam, so we will block this just because I know I can get off a Sky Attack against his Vigoroth. And that is exactly what happens. He does go ahead and take that. We do get off the switch right now into Wigglytuff, so we're going to be able to knock him out with Charmed. He actually does hit us with a Body Slam, but we're going to take that, and I mean, it's doing an okay amount of damage to Wigglytuff, I guess, but Wigglytuff with Charm even beats Vespiquen. You know, it doesn't beat Beedrill. It loses to Beedrill. It also loses to Venusaur, depending on shields, because Venusaur is weak to Ice Beam, but you know, if you can't get to Ice Beam and they hit you with like a Frenzy Plant or a Sludge Bomb, it's going to do a lot of damage. But yeah, that Vespiquen will knock us out, and then we bring in Noctowl, and we're going to be hit with an X Scissor. I figured it was X Scissor at that point, and then we're just going to try and knock him out. Unfortunately, he knocks us out before we're able to knock him out, so I guess I should have used my charge move, but I was trying to knock him out with my fast move. And then we knock out his Vespiquen, and he brings in his final Pokemon. Glad to see that Alolan Golem, so we just counter up until Bulldoze, and Bulldoze is definitely going to be able to knock that out. So we do go ahead and take that one, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.